Hey everyone, Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, May 25th, 2018. Crypto's going crazy. Crypto's down. Litecoin is down. And guess what? It's May 25th. We're down and I'm doing a video because it's my pledge. It's my promise to you all out there, no matter what the price of Litecoin is or any other cryptocurrency, I will be here. I will be here doing videos for you. Hopefully you'll be here with me as well. So if in a month from now we have a $50 Litecoin, guess what? We'll be talking about it right here on Crypto Capital Venture. Wanted to throw that out there. There are comments that come across that say, Dan, Litecoin's down and you're not doing a video. You always disappear, you vanish. Just because I didn't do a video yesterday. Sometimes I need a break, especially from comments like that. So I took a break yesterday, but on, the grand scheme of things, I try and do a video most days. So I'm here with you. That's my promise. So obviously, want to talk about Litecoin charts a little bit, see what's going on heading into the weekend, some things to track possibly. Before we do that though, I want to look at a tweet. And this tweet is by Charlie Lee from yesterday, May 24th. He said, Bitcoin Gold got 51% attacked. Miners have no issue with attacking Bitcoin Gold because if it dies, they could easily switch to mine another coin that also uses Equihash proof of work. This is not the case for Bitcoin Litecoin, where they are the dominant coin for their respective mining algorithms. And he went on, Litecoin is 99% dominant in script proof of work. Litecoin has network hash rate of 301 terahashes per second. The next largest non-merged mine script coin, Game, only has 2 terahashes per second. Takes less than 1% of the Litecoin network to 51% attack other script coins. But miners won't attack Litecoin and kill their cash chicken, not cow, cash chicken. And he posted a chart, little chart in reference to what he was talking about in Litecoin dominance in context to script proof of work. So I'm going to post a link here to this tweet because if you're interested, go read it. I understand you might have to read it a couple times, as did I. This is all new language. This is all new world, not just to me, but to most people in cryptocurrency. I just pivoted my business into crypto, 90% crypto back in fall, maybe late summer. And I'm learning a lot. I'm still learning. So when I read you things like that, don't assume that I just, I know the ins and outs of this technology. Please, everybody's learning. So definitely go check that tweet out. Let's talk about Litecoin charts a little bit. Let's see what's going on going into this weekend. We can start on the weekly, just for reference. A couple things I want to point out. Obviously, we have this huge continuation pattern at a very important point right now where we're trying to form this lower or this higher low. And something I do want to point out that I noticed on the stock RSI, I'll open that up for you. You remember we talked about this movement below the 20 on the stock RSI, and it's kind of like this momentum movement where it sees some resistance up there, comes back down, and then it breaks through. Same thing happened back in February and October-ish in the fall time of 2017. So what I'd be interested right now from a technical analysis point of view would be to watch this indicator as we try and form this new higher low. So instead of acting as resistance, I'm hoping we can see some support here at this area on the stock RSI for a reversal. And we'll talk more about that reversal now. And we'll make our way over to talking about that by visiting the daily. So obviously you can see on the stock RSI, very oversold on the daily. There's no question there. I'm also going to open up the RSI so that we can take a look at it. There's that orange line at the 40, which for months we've talked about the 40 on the RSI line. Very important area of kind of differentiating a bearish market from a bullish market. So we've been pretty safely above it, as you can see, going back a while now. But what we always take caution and look at is trading consistently below it. That's not what we want. If we do enter a scenario where this is a longer term bear market as opposed to a correction that we find in the continuation pattern, then you're going to see us trading below this 40 line for quite some time. It hasn't happened yet. We've gone below it, which isn't, it's not like a huge game changer. But obviously when we get very oversold, it happens, and we're below it right now, but we need to get above it, and hopefully we can find that happen in a reversal. So let's talk about that reversal. What might that look like? Well, we can go to the 4 hour. I already have a bunch of lines because I was messing around with this a little bit earlier. So you can see there's the 180 if you remember, that we touched maybe even a little bit above 180 not long ago, just maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. And now you see this kind of wedge pattern, these lower highs, these lower lows. And right now we are trying to form, I mean, actually, I don't know if we're trying to, we want to form a reversal and a low like we did here back in April. And you can see when we finally slowed down and consolidated, we traded sideways for a little bit of time here, and then we got our reversal, and you see our higher highs and we have our higher lows in that reversal after kind of coming down. So we're at a similar area right now, which is we're coming down and we're looking for a bottom like we had back in April or end of March, April. And in having that bottom present itself, then we can more confidently define, and I'm going over on the daily chart right now, we can define a bottom more confidently here, and it can be a higher low, which is what we need in terms of this continuation pattern. If we don't get a higher low and we break this 109 area, then I mean that's the scenario where this whole continuation pattern is pretty much broken. So right now, definitely looking for that higher low to be defined and set. It hasn't happened yet. So what might that look like? Well, you can see on this 4 hour chart, within these lower highs and lower lows in this wedge, that right now we kind of bounced off of a high like right around 125, and this is the 4 hour, and we're kind of coming down. So right now what will be interesting, and this is something you can watch going into this weekend, is this previous low on the 4 hour was around 115. So if we're going to reverse here, it would be nice to see support at 115. Right now we're at 118. So this could happen anytime. We might kind of come down and test this. Now, the question is, are we going to see support? And are we going to start maybe trading sideways? Are we going to have a reversal with higher highs and higher lows? Or are we going to break 115 and are we going to create a new low somewhere below 115 in this pattern of lower lows and lower highs? I hope not. I don't want that because we're getting very, very close to 109, and it's something we don't want to break. So only time will tell. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but what we do here is we anticipate everything. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating right now in terms of Litecoin heading into this weekend. If you're somebody that likes to watch the charts, see what's going on, hopefully not too anxiously see what's going on, but just see what's going on, then definitely something to look out for is right now 115 support, as well as maybe a reversal in play right now. Only time will tell. And I think this weekend will, hopefully help us tell that story and help us see what happens. So I appreciate you for coming by today, this weekend. I will always be here for you, making these videos, no matter where price is. Just a reminder. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the channel. We try and have some fun over here. As always, I will see you in the next video, and God bless.